We've got the statues going back up on the front of the building in roughly the same position as they used to be when they were up there when the building was first built in 1878. We've got statues of Shakespeare and Burns and 4 Greek goddesses that represent song and poetry, comedy, tragedy and dance. The statues went up on the original building back in 1878 and were sculpted by John Mossman, a really prolific sculptor in Glasgow at the time. And now they're going back up where they belong in Gorbals Street up in the front of the building.
Well, the front facade, we've chosen to use a very dark brick, and we've done that in a way that it has a sort of texture to it that catches the light. One of the key reasons for using the very dark brick was setting up a contrast with the stone sculptures. They are a pale stone, and we really wanted those to pop. And they sit, on the skyline, they break the skyline. And then at the ground level, the full facade is glazed, so it's a very inviting and open nature to a facade, basically. We hope embracing and drawing people in.
What's been really interesting is we moved out here nearly 5 years ago, and the neighbourhood that we're part of didn't look like it does now. So in a weird way, when we move back in here, in some respects, we will be the new neighbours for people who've only known this as a building site and might have for the first couple of years wondered what was going on here. It would be really good for us to be back and able to connect with the people in our immediate neighbourhood, some of whom know us from before we moved out, but there'll be a lot of people here who don't know the Sits Theatre. So the chance to reopen this building, reopen the doors at the front and welcome them in is something we're all really looking forward to.
I'm Mary Clerk. I've stayed in the Gorbals. My whole family stays in the Gorbals, and I'm quite active in our community. Growing up in the Gorbals, if you mention the Sits, everybody knows the Sits. And they've all got memories of their own.
It was actually, in a way, it's a lot more emotional than I was expecting it to be. It's been a long journey. The project has involved a great amount of work on a great many people's parts. But it's just, it's wonderful. It's a warm, fuzzy glow, I suppose, is how I'd say it.
It's been nerve-wracking for me. It's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of planning. So I'll just be really, really relieved more than anything else once they've actually sort of gone up in one piece.
Just can't wait till we get in here, because it's a big part of our community. Do you know what I mean? Even people like the community collective, it's all sorts of people. They all come into the Gorbals and they're all welcomed.
I think we're all really keen to come home. We've been looked after very well by various organisations in Glasgow, but at our heart, we're rooted here in this building and in this community, and what we're most looking forward to is being able to share the building with everyone in Glasgow and being back home again.